Well, I'm 46 years old. I've been a full-time DJ now for 5 full years. I started my DJ business when I was 41 years old, DJing weddings. Um, and I just got finished DJing my last wedding of the month of November on the 22nd. And to be honest with you guys, I I don't want to do this anymore. Like, um, I know this seems crazy. It just seems weird that, I would leave a corporate job that was super secure and super great. And my first year, we did 47 weddings. And by about 8 months into being a full time DJ from nothing, um, we did 47 events my first year. We did almost 100 my second year. And now we do as a company almost 200 um almost 200 events a year. And to be honest, so much has changed in my life that I start looking at it and I'm like, man, the money has been great. um it's been a lot of fun, but the weekends away from my family and the grind is really really hard. And so, I'm on this path of like thinking through the holidays if this is something that I want to keep doing. And to be honest with you, if I had to do this all over again, here's what I would do differently. Um, I would build the company that we have through Ozark Mix. I would build it in a way that didn't center around me, because it's not the event, right? It's not going and performing that I don't want to do anymore. Here's what I don't want to do anymore is I don't want to go and set up 3 hours prior to the event and leave my family at 10 a.m. on a Saturday and not get back until midnight or 1. My kids are small, they're both teenagers. They've seen their dad uh leave every Friday, every Saturday, and a lot of Sundays every single weekend since 2020. Um, and go and be somebody else's hype person. And I'm not sitting here saying that like it's all doom and gloom and I want to quit because I'm selfish and I don't want to do the hard work. No, 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 no. What I do want to do is I want to keep working hard, but I just want to do it in the right way. So, yes, I wanna quit, but the entrepreneurial spirit in me says that we've got something awesome here, and we continue to be trusted by lots of people um, to, provide epic moments on the dance floor and epic moments here in Northwest Arkansas. And so, I wanna quit. I really do, and I'm actually not gonna DJ another wedding until April. For this very reason is like I am burned out. Like I'm just burned out and I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to load a trailer at midnight anymore. I don't want to do that. Um, but here's the thing is that we've gotten to a place where I absolutely can build something that is not centered around me. And I'm going to go on a quest over the next couple of months while I'm off to do that. And I'm going to jump on here live and I'm going to share what we're doing and how I'm doing it. So let me just kind of just lay the land out and be straight up honest with you. Before 2020, I'd never DJ'd a wedding ever. Our company is called Ozark Mix DJs. We're out of Northwest Arkansas, and currently we do about 175 to 200 weddings per year through our photo booth business and through our DJ business. And the first year I was there, we started this. I literally just wanted a side hustle. I was working in corporate and I wanted a side hustle to pay off our student loans. And it caught fire and it became a huge passion of ours. Long story short, and we did 47 weddings in the first year. By year 2, I had already had like 65 weddings on the books for 2021, and it made a ton of sense for me to leave my job and just try to double down. And so that's what I did. And I made a lot of mistakes. Um, I thought, here's the way that I'll build this is that, I'll strengthen my skill set. I'll be the best DJ that I can possibly be, and we'll give, couples this amazing experience. And you know what? That's what I did, but at my own expense. Like, here's what happens when you're a business owner like myself and you're just trying to provide the very best you could possibly provide, is that you'll give everything that you've got, because you need that review at the end of the day and you want to build it and you want to go get more customers and you're trying to build content. And so I would show up early and I would leave late and I would tell my family, we're doing this. And yes, I'm off during the week, Monday through, Friday. I'm able to take my kids to school. It's been unbelievable. You did not see me complaining of what has been built. That is not what I'm saying right here. But what I am saying is that there are moments in someone's life where you're like, where you got to look at things and you got to say, what's the cost of doing this business? What is the cost of me being gone all this time? What's the cost? Well, the cost to me is I've missed so many moments with my daughter, who is now 17 years old. She's going to go to college this coming summer. And I've just missed moments. Like, I've not been around during pictures on homecoming night, you know, like dad's there. I'm there as much as I can, but I'm also running this business and we've got 6 weddings this Saturday and I can't stick around for all of it. So I'm there for 10 minutes and yes, I'm there, but then I have to leave. Now, don't get me wrong, like, throughout the week, like Monday through Friday, I'm in it, man. My wife is a full-time professor. I take the kids to school. I pick kids up. I make dinner. Like, you do not hear me complaining about this. But the thing is that I am a business owner. We typically have 4 to 6 weddings on a Saturday, and I'm usually doing one of them, or I'm checking in on every single one of them, and I'm gone all day. And my son, who's 13 now, has played football on Saturdays every single fall since the 4th grade. And I'm there for the game, but then I'm jetting out or I'm just barely there because honestly, I've not done a good job of building boundaries because this business that I'm in and this business that I own, I'm so passionate about it and I want it to go well. But if I had to do this all over again, I would not build this around myself. So the problem is that I've been a part of this company that I've built and it's awesome and it does well and the revenue is incredible, but at what cost? And the cost to me is I'm missing moments with my family. And it's not just Saturdays. It's we own a photo booth business and it's the fact that I'll schedule myself to go set up a photo booth on a Tuesday and I'll say, "Oh, it's only going to take me 30 minutes." And when I get there it takes me an hour and a half and I leave and and then I'm home for a little while, but I'm constantly checking and I'm making sure that the photo booth is going okay. And then at 10 o'clock, I got to leave after I tuck everybody in. I got to go get it again, go pick it up. Right. And that's the thing about owning a local service business. That's the deal. So what I've thought is like, and there's nobody on this live stream right now. So I can literally just have like therapeutic time. Like nobody's going to show up. I'm just going to keep doing this because I feel good about it. I feel a lot better just talking about this right now. I'm not even going to edit this video. I'm going to download this video and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube and I'm going to see what happens. But um, I don't want to do this anymore. And I don't want to do it this way anymore. Um, our business is lucrative and it can be so much better. And I want it to be better. I want it to be better for the guys that work with me. I want it to be better for the gals that work with us. And I'm committed to scaling this the right way. And about a year and a half ago, I read a book by Dan Martell called Buy Back Your Time. And so I'm going to go on a journey of buying back my time. And over the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 months, I'm going to show up on YouTube and I'm just going to share with you what I'm doing to build this local service business of ours. and we're going to build some SOPs, some standard operating procedures. We've got, um, a photo booth business and a DJ business that, to be honest with you, we think is the best in the country. The people that work with us are the best in the country. But if I had to say today that I love what I'm doing, I would say no, I'm burned out and I don't want to do it this way anymore. I want to quit, but I'm not going to. And here's why. Is because my team depends on me. My family depends on me. My community depends on me. The vendors that are in our network of wedding vendors depend on us and on me. And so I want to quit. I really do, but I'm not going to because that doesn't solve anybody's problems. Because if I quit and I go do something else, I'm just going to end up back here. So what I want to do is I want to fix the problem. I want to change the narrative. I want to realign my values and I want to build systems to where we can do this for a long time moving forward. And so if this is you, if you're down for this, I would love for you to follow along with what we got going on. This is the first live stream that I'll ever do with this, and I'm going to post it, and I'm going to show up here tomorrow. And so here's what I'm going to accomplish today. Confession time is over. Now it's time to lean in and get after it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is a couple of low hanging fruit items. Is that we do not have our automations set up in our CRM done well. We use HoneyBook, and it has been broken for about 8 months. And so I'm going to get to work today. I'm going to do a bunch of screen recording, and I'm going to share this tomorrow about what we're doing to clean up our CRM. And most of the reason why I want to quit is because all of these tasks that are being done by me. And so I want to build a system that will allow me to be an owner and not have it all depend on me. At the end of this 90 days, maybe what we do is we're just like, I don't ever go DJ an event again. Or maybe I'm like, oh, this is so much more fun now. I can do more. And if you're a DJ, if you've been doing this a long time, if you're a wedding DJ, you feel me. I know you do. And especially if you're a parent and you do it, because I talk to DJs all the time, parents of that are DJs, and they're like, it kills me every Saturday to say goodbye to my family, to go sling it for somebody else, to give it my all. And the next day I'm just toast. I can't do anything because I've just literally given these people that I don't even know all of me. And and so what I want to do is I want to bring the fun back to this whole thing and um to myself, and I owe it to my family, to my friends, to the people that I know. I owe it to them to do this. And so I want to quit. I really do, but I'm not going to, because these people have put their faith in me. These people have put their livelihoods in my hands, and I'm going to burn out if I don't change something. And so the first thing that I'm going to do is I've got to get to work today on our automations because they're broken. I set these things up about 2 years ago, and about 6 months ago there was just a chink in the chain, and I just have not had the time to fix it. And it's just been a band-aid after band-aid after band-aid. And if you're a business owner like me and you're super busy all the time, you're like, these band-aids, man, they I hope they work. But so right now, I'm at a place where I can take a pause and I could fix the problem instead of just putting a band-aid on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in today and work through our automations in our CRM. That'll be the first thing that I do. And as I'm doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to record myself doing it so that the person that handles this the next time is not me. So if I had to change anything in my business, it would be that I'm the one who does everything when it comes to the booking side, the CRM side, all these things. And I've tried to have assistants, and I know the chat's kind of going to tell me like, well, you should hire an assistant. You should. And I've done all that. I really have. I've tried it all, but I'm too much of a control freak, and I got to figure it out, because otherwise I'm just not going to be able to do this anymore. Like I will quit. right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to build out this system. This is day one of this standard operating procedure for our company. So the first thing I'm going to do is I got to clean up our automations because when we're sending a ton of traffic, like we book, 14 to 16 weddings a month. So like revenue and lead gen is not the problem. I promise you. It's execution. It's our systems that are in place or not in place in this case that are killing me. And so what I've got to do is build out some standard operating procedures for my team to handle because I should trust them. Like these guys have all been working with me for a long time. And I need to let it go. And they keep telling me, Russ, you got to let this go. You got to let all this stuff go. But if you're like me, if you're a business owner like me, you just get into this trap. And I give people this advice all the time that are in DJ work and in wedding work and in all this stuff. I give these people this advice all the time is you got to let go of the things that you can let go of and only work on the things that you need to work on. And unfortunately, I've just not taken my own advice. So today is confession day that I've been running this company. It's been awesome, but I want to quit today and but I can't quit because these people depend on me and I want to build something awesome. And so I'm going to go to work building that. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I've checked this off the list is like jump on and make a confession that I built this the wrong way and now it's time to go into the inside and rebuild it from the ground up, all while still getting leads and still converting and all that stuff. And I'm just going to share all the things that I'm doing. Um, and I'm just going to jump on here and do this because I wanted to document this for myself and for accountability and maybe somebody else out there, maybe it's one person, one other service provider, one other DJ, one other wedding service provider out there in the universe. If you see this and you can gain some inspiration from what I'm doing, or we can collaborate, that'll be awesome. But until then, I'm just going to get to work. So today, first thing that I'm going to do is clean up the automations in Honeybook. And if you are a DJ and if you are a wedding pro and you're seeing this and you want some help, we actually have some guides down in the description of some things that I've done in the last couple of years, some MC work, some playlists, some things that may help you in your business. You can feel free to grab those. And man, here we go. I'm gonna go on a journey. Day one in the books, live stream. See ya.